Welcome to Kahlua Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Sober. Today we're making the spiked nog. This recipe is submitted by Cody. I called an audible. By the way, people don't know what that is. Those people over in Europe. Somebody asked me this week, why do you always say, I've heard this before, calling it audible. If you're into football,
it's a football
you
phrase.
would know. And you should go to facebook.com/cocktailtv to see a photo of my son with one of the former New England Patriots.
Andruzzi.
With Andruzzi, my son has 3 Patriot Super Bowl rings on his hands. And they're like the size of his fists. And so, yeah, you gotta check that out. No. This means a quarterback, typically, I don't know who else would do this, decides by reading the defensive play that they need to do something different than what they're going to plan to. So they change things up on the fly right before they throw the ball and start things going. That's called an audible in general. Waiting. Nothing.
Peyton Manning, it's a cha-ching.
Peyton Manning.
And Brady.
It's like they're about to do something, they tell their guys we're doing something different, go, and then they go. So what I'm doing different is this recipe called for Kahlua. I was a little wee bit low on my Kahlua because all I've got is Kahlua vanilla, Kahlua pumpkin spice, Kahlua peppermint, Kahlua whatever that other one is, and then and then Kahlua Special, which is a higher proof Kahlua, and then it was running low on my Kahlua because I've been using a lot of it. So, call an audible. I pulled out Kahlua and I replaced it with Kapali on the request of the chat room at live.everydaydrinkers.com. Recorded every Friday night, usually around 6:30 Eastern time, GMT -5. So they were like, get out the Kapali! Boom! It's right there. Kapali, right here. Bing! So we're going to make the spiked nog. 3 ounces of Kahlua. Or Kapali. Or coffee liqueur of your favorite. 4 ounces of eggnog. That should be about, this is a 6-ounce glass. Give or take, I think 6 ounces right here. 2.5 ounces of Irish cream. 2.5 ounces of vanilla vodka. I'm going to just pour it right in my drink. That's what I'm going to do.
The chat room said that was a weak cha-ching.
There wasn't a cha-ching yet.
Well, your phone missed the cha-ching.
Look, I could force the cha-ching right here. Watch this. I'm going to go to my Gmail. I'm going to pull down. Check mail. Checking mail. I see this is right here. I see the cell. This is no cha-ching. Eric, you need to know how to cha-ching. What are you doing? Buying all my bitters?
I'll put your strainer in there, Eric.
She's going to put your strainer in your order. Sometimes we forget. Some of these nights we've been packing late night. So, we're going to do it. Ready? I'm going to build it right in here. And what I'm going to do first, boom, cube of ice. Cube of ice. Perfect cube of ice. I don't really know how many cubes of ice. I'm gonna wait on that because these cubes are pretty big. They're taking up a lot of space. I want to have room for my drink. Otherwise, I'll have to pick one out and put it back in there, and that's going to be messy. So let's just go with this. 3 ounces. We'll go with the that's the second time this week. Coffee liqueur first. 3 ounces of coffee liqueur. This drink is going to knock you on your face. Then it's going to pick you up and kick you in the nuts. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of alcohol right there.
Mario fan said, maybe you can get 3 olive tarts while you're getting more Kahlua.
Tart. Oh. You know what is the most expensive thing ever? Like, people complain because they have to buy a lot of alcohol. I get requests to try new alcohol like every day. If I could follow through with every one of them, I would have no money. Can you get me that tiki mug that's sitting on the foosball table over there? Because I just know. It's just no.
Huh?
I need a
tiki mug? Oh, this?
Yeah. There's no way. Do we have a bigger mug? Do you think this would?
No, I don't think so.
All right. This isn't going to fit. Look, this is 2 ounces. Right? Now I'm going to put 2 more ounces in here. Right?
Okay.
And now, I still need 4 ounces of other product.
Maybe it's deceiving. I don't know.
This is deceiving? 4 ounces right here? No, that's not going to happen. It's not even going to happen in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 ounces of Irish cream. No, sorry, vanilla vodka. 2.5 ounces. Jeez. I should have cut the proportions down. Man, I need to pay attention. This is insane. And now, 2.5 ounces of Irish cream. There's like 7,000 calories in this drink. Oh, come on! If you make a drink that takes up all my tiki glass, something's seriously wrong with you. It's gonna be awesome. Just saying. Just a little bit. Yeah, I did that. Oh my gosh, I just made a huge mess on this side. Alright.
If that was Doug, you would have screamed and yelled at him.
Just licking that is making me feel awesome. I'm feeling awesome. Yes. Oh Jesus, I made another mess!
Why don't you sip it before you try and spin it all around?
Okay. It's got some alcohol. Wow! Alright. If this ain't gonna get you in a weird state of mind, nothing will. This is a spiked nog. This is how it's supposed to be. This is a man's drink. How many people remember, and I didn't, but maybe you're older than I am. I posted on Facebook.com/CocktailTV an old vintage advertisement link that went to like I don't remember the website. It was like the something Street Journal. It wasn't the Wall Street Journal. That was all old vintage advertisements that were considered acceptable back in the day. I'm gonna try this. Like one of them with a man blowing in a woman's face, blow in her face, and she'll follow you anywhere. Like it's a cigarette commercial ad, and they go.
There was one with like her as a rug and him stepping on
the woman. The most racist and gender biased advertisements I've ever seen, and these were real. I've actually seen the smoke on her face one before, and to go out there and just look at some of these, it's pretty mind-boggling what we accepted back in whenever that was, probably the 50s. Go a long way. Maybe not all the way, but further. This is gonna wreck your face. Let me tell you what right now. Eggnog, through and through, you get a nice eggnog creaminess. Chocolate, coffee, fire. I don't get vanilla. There's nowhere in here where I get vanilla, but I get that like ice cream appeal. That it tastes like this could be coffee ice cream. If coffee ice cream could kill you with alcohol. Fiery, potent finish, tongue-numbing right down the center, yet still sweet. It maintains sweet through and through. This is going to hurt you. This is lower the quantities of this, and look at this. The bottom is dark, right? The Kahlua is just, it's like you gotta draw it out. And there's no way, because it's like I've had spiked eggnog and it has that same fiery action. Oh, it's getting darker. So it's got that same, it's so thick. It's got that same fiery heat that you usually get from a spiked eggnog where it was spiked a little hard.
I think your grandmother used to make you into.
I don't know how old we were, but we were getting pretty. When somebody accidentally overpours the brandy for you when they're supposed to give you a little bit, in Europe, you guys probably don't even have a clue, right? You guys are like, oh, I've been drinking since I was like 14, and I got like higher proof stuff by 16, and by 18 I was drinking hardcore spirits. This is why folks in Europe can drink like machines, and we're out here going, woo! I have no idea. You go to college, you've got like 19-year-old kids that are just friggin' dropping out, throwing up all over themselves. Europe has it right. You've got that drinking age set to where there's a maturity of growth over time so that you guys don't go and get yourself all like destroyed the first time you get away from your parents. When we had our first spiked eggnog way underage, you didn't hear that here. This is just between you and me and all of them. We had eggnog that was just way overpoured on the brandy, and me and my cousin, like, it was to the point where I, as a kid, wasn't sure if I could even drink it. Not because it was gonna make me drunk or because whatever. It was because it was just so strong. Nowadays, it wouldn't have been, whatever. Especially Doug, he would have drank 4 by now. This has that quality about it. It's like right in your face. Yet at the same time, you can't put it down, which is the ultimate bad thing, which makes it good. No doubt in my mind, if I were to finish this, and I tell you right now, it's not going to happen. I don't really drink that much. There's a lot of calories here. This will put you on the floor. 3 ounces of Kahlua, or whatever, coffee liqueur. So that's 20 ABV. No, sorry. 40 proof, yeah, 20 ABV. Irish cream, 16 ABV. Vanilla vodka, well, 40. Which is kind of interesting, because typically it's 35. The vodka's kind of, this is 2 shots of this, 2 shots of that, 2 shots of that. Do it all by yourself, leave out the eggnog. It's going to be the same thing. You're going to feel a little wacky. And there's a lot of sugar, hangover central. There's nothing good about this that's going to make you feel good the next day. So share it, scorpion bowl that shit up, or make half as much of it, and I think you'll be okay. Thank you, Cody, for that recipe. Christmas style, this is what you drink on Christmas, preferably after everybody leaves, because you are not going to stand up when you're finished. Just saying. And Cody had recommended a Collins glass. Cody, how big are your Collins glasses? Dang. Anyway, we're done. EverydayDrinkers.com. Tiki glasses!
Maybe he's using the big-ass highball.
He could be using a big-ass highball, which I don't seem to have around me. Very strange. Oh, you could have drank it right out of the beaker. Look, it's spore spout from my mouth. You can get these. One of the best, number 2 bestseller. Oddly enough, Ice Cream Trade's number 1. Number 2 bestseller on AwesomeDrinks.com is this glass right there. Why? I have no idea. I'm going to guess because they're like right number 2 in Google for like tiki mug or glass tiki mug. That's the only thing I could think of. People like them. There they are.
They're cool. They're thick, too.
I don't use them as much on the show, in full transparency, because when I can show off like something like this that doesn't have as big of a sales rating and it's still a good glass, I feel like this guy gets so much attention that sometimes other glassware just needs to be utilized more so people can understand how awesome they are. But this, it's damn epic. There you go. Go make it. Happy holidays. We're teaching you how to drink.